Okay. JDBC stand for Java Database Connectivity. It is a technique paradigm which offers set of API classes, interfaces, and through which your Java program can communicate with database. So in JDBC programming, we need three things always: database, tables, drivers, and Java code. Hey, what is a driver? Driver is a mediator which converts your JDBC call into, sorry, which can convert your JDBC call into database specific call. Hello? I muted the cubic class because a lot of echo was coming. Hmm? So first of all, if you allow to me, can I make a table? In order to make the table, you can use terminal, right? Or you can use some tool like Workbench. You know Workbench? Using Workbench, reply man. Using Workbench, you can connect with database. Or I have very nice tool with me that is called NaviCat. NaviCat is also, can you see this? This is also a client tool. This is the connection. So if you allow to me, what I need to do, I need to create a new database. Can you see this? Nobody replying. Sajna, are you following me what I'm doing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm creating a database, new database. Please stop me if you don't understand. My database name is Cubico underscore DB. You can give any name to it, right? My database name is Cubico underscore KKK. Inside the database, you can create a new table. Table you can do with command prompt or you can use the drag and drop. Click on the new table. In table, I want to keep ID as an integer and auto increment primary key. You know primary key meaning is? This column value will be always unique. Allow null, right? Don't allow null. Clear? And primary key auto increment. And you can use other field like name. Let me know if you're not following me, right? Name data type is varchar and you can give the line length up to 200. Email ID varchar you can give up to 300, whatever. Confused? Table column. Use arrow key. Next, address. Varchar 500, 400.
Nagendra, quick question. Have you recorded this session?
Yeah. Why? Some people want to sleep?
Yeah, because
No, I mean you're going too fast.
Okay. Slowly. I'm just creating a table, ID, name, and you can give some column like data entry, and you can use timestamp. Timestamp means this is the data type which will store time and date all together. So this is my table design. Anybody have any question query? People online, not in classroom. Sajna, this is clear to you what I'm doing?
Yes.
So these are the column: ID, integer type, name, varchar. Varchar means it is a string alphanumeric, and on update current timestamp. I will do it manually, so uncheck it. After that, you click on the save button. It would say give the table name. What name you want to give? Any name, right? I'm giving customers underscore table. Any guess? Any question query if anybody has? No. Done. My table and database creation is done. You click on this table. Can you see this, please? Double click on it. Sajna. In this, you can add ID one, name, one entry I am making manually, other entry I will make through my program. Please. This is my name and this is my email ID. Again, what your email ID, right? Gmail.com. Address is, yeah. You can, what happened? You are not able to hear me? Hello? Yeah.
Do you need to have Navcat to?
No. This you can do with the Workbench too.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Like here, I am adding one more column.
So why don't you do on Workbench?
Yeah.
It'll be easier.
Same way you can do it.
I mean it's confusing because the think it's
Okay,
different.
no issue, no issue.
Thank you so much.
I'll help one people to do the same thing, okay, in the session.
Okay.
That's fine. After my class. Mute yourself, cubic class, lot of disturbances coming. Password. Sajana, you tell me, do you understand this schema? I'm having a password in the last. You can, if you want, you can move it up. In this, we have this facility. Email is my username and password. I hope this is clear, right? Then please, if you say it's not clear, say it's not clear. Simple as that. Password, I'm just making test at the 1, 2, 3.
It's not there. Can you
Pardon?
can you make one more?
One more what?
I mean, start from the beginning, because like
Yeah,
we're because we're
yeah,
confused.
I like it. Delete it. I'm just doing again. You understand how database was created?
We'll
Like
have
here,
to navigate.
no, you don't need navigate. You can use this my work this workbench. This also you can use it.
Do we do it from here?
You can do it, right? Not a problem. I'll help you after the class. Let me do again with this. So, new table. Same way you have to do in the workbench. So this I'm just making a customer ID. Data type integer. Then you can double click on it, make a primary key and auto increment. This is clear, sir? Allow not null, uncheck it. If you want to add other column, press arrow key down and just enter name, var card. Now slowly, and size of the name will be 300. Then you can make a user, you can make email ID. Again, it's too fast. So reply.
It's good, but it would be better if
It's better if you.
you can do it from the workbench.
सिकाउँछ भनेको
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That you can do it. Okay. I'll help you after this class. Yeah. After it, you can repeat it. Password. And you can use age. Instead of age, we can have date of birth. Okay, let me do something else. And address var card 400. And in last, you can do date of entry. Date of entry means at what time and date it was entered. Timestamp and uncheck it. After it, you can save it, right? What name you want to give to the table? Customer underscore reply. Hey, who has MySQL installed? Can you do the same thing at your computer? I'll guide you. Same structure you have to make. Now you are not replying. Who has workbench with you? Please share your screen and do the same and sending it on chat. Done. Please share your screen. Let's do that. Because programming will not take time for me. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. What you need to do? First of all, just give me the control. First of all, you have to make a connection. Click on this. Cubic people, a lot of disturbances coming today. I'm muting you. So click on this home button. I just did it. Mahesh, and you click on this and try to connect with, but at your computer, oh, nice. No, I don't think you have database, right? Let me create it as, hey, Mahesh and other people, click on this plus sign, right? It would say create a new schema, right? Schema name means database name. What name we want to give? Sajna and all. You are also not replying, I would say. Here we have to give the name of the schema, that is cubic. Yeah, I'm audible or not, I don't know. You why it is coming in
Nagendra.
capital letter, man? What, man? Tell me. Surprise. So that's fine. This
Oh,
is
Terry Nagendra.
yeah. Talk to me.
Because you muted us, sir. That's why you can't hear us.
That's fine. Now it's okay, right? Cubico DB. But it's okay. I muted. But what about other people who's online? I don't know. Like here, if you don't know all those things, you'll be in big trouble after some time. You know, the schema name means I'm creating database. Well, after this, I can create table. What I'm able to do, I'm able to create,
Database.
yeah, database. After this, when you click on it, a second. Can you see this, please? Mass and all. You see? This is clear or you got confused? You click on the plus, you can create a database. I'm creating another database, RAP3 tag. Say you got it?
Yeah.
Another, here, if you click on the schema, 2 databases created. In Cubico DB, I want to create, give me a sec. Hello? In this Cubico DB, you can create a table. Sajna and other people, just unmute yourself, especially online. Simon, Sujan.
We hear you here.
Okay, you guys are in the class. Who is online? No one? Means who is not in the class? Everybody is in the class today?
No, I'm online.
Please
Anil,
reply. Okay. So you see, if you want to create a table, you understand how this schema is created, database is created?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want to create a table inside it. Sajna, in database, if you want to create a table, right click on it and create table. Same thing I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Reply. And here you can give the table name. Table name, what you want to give? Customers. I don't know why it's coming in capital letter. So anyway, customers underscore TB. TBL means table. Confused or got it?
Got it.
And here you can add the column. The first column name I want to give customer ID, right? And you want to make a primary key selected. Auto generated. Say yes.
Yes.
Primary key not null. Auto generated. First column is done. I am adding another column. If you don't understand, tell me. Name. And I want to give the default size. This one. Then what you can take next? Click on it. My editor was nice actually, but in anyway, that's fine. And here you can take another one. What? Email. Can you help me? Email, you can make it of size what? It is up to you. $100. After that, I want to take another column. That is password. Sajna, are you following me?
Yeah.
And you can take another column that is name, email, password. Any guess? Address. Can can change the size of it. Column name, you can change it from here also.
So selecting primary key, not null, and auto-generated, is that something we always do, or
Yeah, always. Primary key means this column will be always unique. You cannot repeat it. That is the meaning of primary key. Not null means primary key is never null, right?
oh,
And
okay.
AI means this value will be auto generated 1, 2, 3, 4. You are not going to do anything for that. Make sense?
Mhm.
Done. And I want to take a next column, that is date of entry. Date of entry means at what date and time it was entered. So I'm planning to take timestamp. And for timestamp, it's very difficult to work online. You got it or not?
Yeah.
Like in timestamp, no need to give the size and all. Nothing. After it, my column is ready. CID, name, email, password, address. Anybody have any question, query? After that, you have to save it. How you can save it? You have to click on the apply button. When you do it, query is created. You can do the same thing. Create table, database name dot table name. So you got a point.
Yeah.
Data entry and not null means it could be null. Primary key and click on the apply button. Table will be created. You see? Anybody got confused? Now in this, you can click on this table. You see? In this table, right side icon is there. If you click on it, your table will be open without data. If you want, you can add some data manually, but this will come through the program, Sajna.
Okay.
So I'm able to show you the same thing with the help of reply workbench 2. And you can create this table with the script also, Sajna. Once this is generated, you can create a script and then you can execute it.
Okay.
Save it. This is not nice editor, but anyway. Done. But my intention, hey, anybody have any question, query? Somebody was crying. Do with the workbench, do with workbench. I think I have done it. What do you say? Done. Again, you're not applying. Sir, reply. After this, you are not asking any questions, right? It means you understand everything. That's great. I'm updating that data as well. Done. Okay. This is how I'm able to create, schema, everything. And let's do practical for it. I'm going to share my screen. Can we start? Yes. So, I'm going to do with my GSP Solid program where it is. Close others. Can you help me? What program we have to do? We have to write Java code through which you can connect with database and table. So database and table, you remember everything. Yes, no. You remember the format of the table and all.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is our editor? This one is our editor. Stop it. So I am going to show you how to push the data. How to push the data. Hey, this is your code or somebody else code? This one. Online people, this is better to unmute because other people is not going to reply at all.
That's our
Let me unmute it. No, you're not replying. Here, I need to make the package. Which package, sir? Com dot cubico dot JDBC. Here I'm telling you next class, right? Because somebody is saying I don't understand this, it's not good because you're not asking questions. No answers, nothing. It means you know it. Simple. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make a program which will do what? Because the customer insert, right? Demo. So maybe you need a main method, and later I can connect with my servlet. Main method means you can run it independently. So who is going to tell me what is my table name?
Cubicle.
No, that is database name. Table name is, I think, customers underscore TBL. Huh? And what column it has?
That
People
has
reply. Database name is
cubicle.
Cubico underscore DB. And what are the column names? CID, I think name, email, password, anything else, address, and data entry. Am I correct?
Yes, Nagendra.
Yeah. Very nice. Don't unmute. Be there because now I am feeling sleepy.
Not us.
Yeah. You guys give synergy. Other people seems like they're. I don't want to say anything.
We understand.
Here, hey, first of all, write the query. You know SQL query. This is the query to interact with database. So if you want to push data into table, what query you have to write? Insert into. Then you can write the table name. It is a syntax, right? After that, here you can write the column. First column is auto-generated. Don't write it. Name, Mahesh, email, and this column name must match with this name. If you do any spelling mistake, it will not work. Then password. After that, we have this is called query, Sajna. This is a query, right? You are saying, hey table, I want to insert name column, email column, password, address, and then space. You can write values, and here you can write the values. Parentheses open and close. Then you can write question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That is called placeholder. How many question mark as per the column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Hey, any guess why I'm not setting CID? Sajna, why not? Because it is auto generated. CID is auto generated. My query is ready. Okay. Insert into table in this column values. These are the placeholder. So in JDBC programming, you have to always write try catch for exception handling. And please in catch, don't forget to write e dot print stack trace. Are you with me? Yeah. So first step in JDBC programming is loading the driver. Why? Because you see in the photo,
It's the mediator.
yeah, mediator. Database is ready, driver is there, and JDBC programming you are doing. Whatever I am doing, it is a part of JDBC programming. And which package we have to use in this? Import, Sarina, import java dot SQL package. Yeah. So my all the three component is there. My database table, my driver, and my JDBC programming. Done. So if you want to load the driver from MySQL, you have to write this class is a class, for name is a method to load the class on the fly. So what is the name of my driver? I know, com dot MySQL dot JDBC dot driver. Sajna, this is fixed. This is the driver for MySQL.
Oh, okay.
After it, you will make a connection to the database. Connect with database. So you can use driver manager dot get connection. And here you can write JDBC colon. It is fixed, right? Mugit colon // You guys are not supposed to remember. And port number of my database is this. And after that, you can write the database name. That is cubico underscore DB. Make sense? And then you can write username and password of your database. Root and MySQL 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the username and password. Sajana, first thing is, this is called which protocol I am using, right? I'm using JDBC MySQL protocol. This is the IP of the database and this is the port number and the database which you want to connect. Username, password to access the database. So it will return a connection to the database, and connection you will take the interface from the java.sql package. Anybody have any query before moving ahead?
No, no question.
Creating connection to database. Okay. After once connection is created, on this connection you will run this command query. For that you have to write con.prepare statement. Are you following me? And pass this SQL and compile it. So what it is doing? It is compiling the query. Compiling, right? And it will return an object of prepared statement. Object of prepared statement. So this line is doing what? Compiling the query and returning. Any guess? Object of what type?
Prepare
Prepared statement.
statement.
Now, after compiling the query with the help of, you are going to replace the values in question mark. What value you want to send for name? First placeholder. Hard code it, right? Say it is string. You should know the data type, right? First placeholder will be replaced by name. What name you want to give? I'm just giving any name right now, okay? Sir. Similarly, second parameter, third parameter, fourth and fifth. Second parameter is string, that's correct. Third parameter is string, fourth is string. 1, 2, 3. Confused? No. Second parameter is email. So you can write ashish@gmail.com. Next one is password.
Test at the rate 123.
3, 4. Fourth one is address. So you can type anything, doesn't matter. And last one is
Data entry.
date of entry. And date of entry type, you remember? Forget it. It is timestamp. Hello. So you know how to make an object of timestamp. I don't know if you remember or not. You can make an object of timestamp like this. This is the fixed code, guys.
Okay.
I mugged it. You can also mug it.
Okay.
No, it's not a big deal. See this? Create an object of timestamp. In this parameter, create an object of date and fetch the time in millisecond and pass to it. Done. So first, this placeholder, Sajina, I'm going to replace with Ashish. Second one, I'm going to replace with email. Then to show when you are replacing the placeholder. So I would say replacing the placeholder with values. Anybody have any confusion? Let me know. In last, you would say fire the query. In order to fire the query, you can use execute or you can use execute update. It is up to you. Okay. Fire the query. After that, your data will go into data is inserted. Hey, I'm just giving one opportunity to ask questions. Anybody have any question?
This is the first time we are saying this, so we should revise, but I think it's clear.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, in the after this, right, in final call, you have to learn Spring Data GPA. And in Spring Data GPA, everything will be done automatically. If you don't know the fundamental, right?
Mhm.
This is the fundamental, how internally it works. But you guys are not going to write this kind of code because it will be automatically taken care by the Spring framework. Okay? But you should know, right?
Yeah.
So this is the first time you are writing the query and then loading the driver, making connection to it. Then you are compiling the query and you are getting prepared statement object. With the help of it, you are replacing all the placeholder with the values. So if you do any spelling mistake or any mistake in column and order of the parameter, right? So you'll be in trouble. Okay. Okay. So this column and placeholder should be in order when you are setting it. If I run my program, you see driver, it would say this driver is not there. Can I run it?
Yeah.
It would say, hey, you do not have driver. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So if you are connecting any a database with the Java code, you have to download the driver of it. Allow me. How you can download it? From the internet. You just cry and say download MySQL connector. And you can download as per your Java connector. I have MySQL 5.1 something. So I can use this. You can use which connector? 8.0 depend upon, right? So download it. I hope you are following me. Yeah. Anybody, I can give you after downloading it. Not a big deal. Jar is a bundle of classes. So you see people. I need help. Like here, important thing is where you are going to copy this. Give me a second, just a second. Give me a second, just a second.
Naveen. Yes, sir. Yep.
Yes, sir.
So you see what you need to do. You can download this connector and where you have to keep it. Guys, it is important. Many people do a lot of mistake for this. This jar, I can share it on channel, not a big deal. Because anyway, I'll share the code, okay? Where I should keep it? Like here, you should keep inside the main web app and lib folder. Confused or got it?
Okay.
And Java and other people, right, who has installed MySQL database 8, they can use MySQL 8 connector. I hope I'm making myself clear. Why I'm using 5.1? Because I have my 5.1 database at my computer, not 8. Can I move ahead if you understand this much?
You have to do that every time.
No, this is one time thing, man. Why you break every time? In
mean,
real life,
I mean,
you
we have
guys
to-
are not supposed to download it manually. In real life, it will automatically get downloaded by the Maven or Gradle.
This is only one web app, right? So if we create like next another one, then we have to copy and paste it in the.
Yeah. Of course. Suppose you have other application, man, one application is independent with other application, right? So it means you have to copy it, only one. Can I run it?
Yes.
Hello? See? Data is inserted successfully. Somebody is saying, no, it's not inserted. Can you open it and show to me? Can you see this?
Oh, where?
It is here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me do other. You can use scanner, right? If you want. You can use scanner to take the input. I'm not taking it because I'm in a hurry. Remote. Confused? No? If you run it, another record would be inserted. You want to see? Yes. Double click on it. Refresh it. 2 rows are here.
So where?
Not clear? If you want to insert other record, you can. So this is not a big deal, right? Anybody can do it. Huh?
This one. Yes.
Okay.
This one.
Confused?
You
Please reply.
No,
Hmm? Who is talking? Let us do that. If you run it, new record is again inserted. If you got confused, let me know.
Mahesh Kumar. Hi.
That's fine. This program is clear to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Next program, I'm going to show you how to fetch the data, fetch it. That's it. I'll do only this much for today, and you go and do practice and watch my recording. Because if you're not able to do this much, you'll be in trouble. And this is too much, okay? So
now
another program is, yes, sir.
so we are doing everything from .java, right? We are not writing anything on SQL, right?
Yeah, everything we are doing in Java. Because we are Java programmer, right? I want to push everything with Java code, and later same code I can embed in my servlet.
Okay.
Mhm. But you should know this much, okay? Let me show you how to fetch the data. You see my style? If you want to fetch the data, you have to change your query. Instead of insert, you can do select. Mahesh. Star means you want to access all the column. If you want, you can mention the column also, right? Which column you want to access. CID, comma name, email, right? From which table? Mahesh and all, from this table. You said, hey, I want to select this column, this column, this column, this column from this table. That's it. Other thing would be same, Mahesh. This.
Be the one.
Like, but here you don't have any placeholder, Mahesh. So you can delete all those things. We don't need to set any value, right? Why? Because we don't have any placeholder. Okay. After that, when you execute the query, this query will return the result, and that result you can hold into result set object. Mahesh, you confused
No.
what it is? And this method will be replaced by execute query. When you are inserting the record, it would be execute update. When you are fetching the record, it will be execute query. Remember it. Okay. So when you execute this line, you know what happens, sir? Let me make the picture representation of it. When you fire the query, data will come into the memory, and that memory will be represented by result set. Make sense? So this is the and when you fire the query, your data will look like this. Mahesh, you do know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the data will come into the memory, and this data you can represent over here. Result set prepare statement dot execute query. Guys, reply. All the columns CID, name, email, password, address, and data event table come like this. Now you have to access it. So you want to print all the data until you reach to the last row. So what you can do, Mahesh, you can use a while loop, and here you can use result set dot next. Next is a method. It will return true, right? When data is there.
Yeah.
You are saying, hey, RS, right? Do you have data? RS would say, I'm pointing to first row, I have a data, right? After that, what you can do? You can fetch because your pointer is where, Mahesh? Your pointer is on the first result, right? Result is there. So you can fetch a first column. How many? You should know the data type of it. Data type is integer. So you can say, hey, RS dot get int. Mahesh, confused? I got it. And here you can mention the column name or column number. Column number start with 1, right? Similarly, you can fetch which value of that column, that row. Second column, that is string. Mahesh, you should know the data type, right? Confused or got it? Similarly, you can fetch which column? Be replying again.
Third.
Third column, and third column is similarly you can do for password, and last one is 1, 2, 6, right? And 6 is
Date of
time is time.
times.
Time is time. and it is timestamp. It's clear to you or confused?
Good.
Hmm?
Good.
Okay. See, after that, when your loop will continue and it will move to the while condition, then what happened? Automatically your pointer will move to the next record. The same code will fetch the next record data. Similarly, third record up to last. Not following me?
Yes.
So this code will
So-
only fetch the data, right? So you won't create it.
Yeah. This will just fetch the data
This-
row by row.
Oh,
rs.next first time pointing to the first row. When loop continue, rs.next will point to the next row, next row, next row, like that. In beginning, it is outside the row, but when you use next, it will go to the row, like that. And this is the column number, right? Column number 1, column number 2, right? And you should know the data type of the column to fetch it.
Yes.
If you allow me, same code I can write over here.
Yeah.
What?
we only have like 4 or 5 fields in this code, right? So what if we have like more than like 100?
100, 200. You have to write, that's why nobody use this kind of code, right? You have to use, other tool which is top of the JDBC, like Hibernate is there, Spring Data JPA is there, Spring JDBC programming is there. That can make your job easy. Otherwise, you have to write everything manually.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Next. So integer CID rs dot get IEP. Confused? No. Second. Fourth. Please don't talk. Hello. Here you can write get string. String. Confused?
No conflicts.
Get string. Get string. This is not easy. When you do yourself, you'll do many mistakes altogether.
Yes.
So please be ready.
Yes, sir.
Then password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
String.
String pass.
Address.
String address.
Timestamp.
Timestamp.
DOE.
DOE.
Timestamp DOE equals to
DOE stand for date of entry. Timestamp you can take.
DOE.
Yep.
Time.
Done. You want to print the values, right? How you can do that?
That's out.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry. I don't want to print everything, but you know what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Printing all these values. Name equals to name. Confused? No at all.
Nada.
Pass.
So.
Can I run my program?
Yeah.
So this will fetch all the data one by one. This code is not beautiful code. Don't show to anybody unless and until I ask you to show it, right? Because if somebody will see this code, he would say I'm not a good programmer. Okay. Can you run it?
Yes, man.
Java application. So it is going to show you all the data. You see?
Oh, wow, magic.
After that, I have to show how to update the record and delete it. I'll do it in next session. So I want you should just do this much first.
So what if
And please just make your hand dirty.
what if
So guys, I'm just keeping my session till here. In next session, we'll learn new topic. Thank you so much for time.